Should be back live. Was an interruption.
I'm back live, right?
We are offline.
Everything?
Is stream is offline? We are back. Should be back.
Yeah, we're back.
I'm calling here.
Maybe disable screen region when you're gonna recall. Just hit him up again. Just call again.
I will quit Skype and restart.
Ah,
Oh, it's working now. Okay, 1 second. He went offline.
No, he maybe still popped back online.
No, he went offline, for real. Yeah, he's offline. He just went offline.
Boy, that's crazy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Ah, he's back.
Okay. Calling. Okay.
Hey, sorry, call dropped. Where did I lose you?
So yeah, basically I was talking about the cease and desist and like, you know, that even the your own employees thought it was one of your employees that you linked the video was thought it was laughable, and yeah, like just yeah, what you have to say about that? Because that is the thing, like you're putting everything to, oh, it's the harassment, 1 point, while you have you like the cease and desist says you have evidence for me for all these other accusations. So my question is like, where is that? So that was just all a lie. It was literally, you know, like you trying to extort me. Like I don't have another word. What else can I understand? What else explanation do I have? If you have proof of all these accusations, why does not, you know, like sue me?
So I don't know where the call dropped, but I'll try to backtrack. And I think I was talking for like 30 seconds before I realized the call was dropped. If it drops again, let me know.
Yes.
So I think, you know, we were just very upset by a lot of what was happening, and maybe the cease and desist was issued. Maybe the cease and desist was issued in haste, and I think it wasn't very well thought out. 1 second here. Let me just. My battery is running low. I'm just gonna move this computer here. There we go. Thank you. Can you still see me?
Yes, I can.
Yeah, all good. Okay. So you know what, Bashir, one thing that I think, and this is, I agree with you completely on this. Something that really changed my mind about getting on this call is there was a post yesterday on Reddit that, you know, obviously got downvoted, but it was really interesting. There's some guy who said, you know, I've been playing both TwitchAlerts and Gaming for Good. I made the Reddit post, I did the Twitter spam, I did like viewboarding, and Gaming for Good didn't do any of those things. And I spammed TwitchAlerts first, and they got angry, and then I spammed gaming for good. They got angry, and then they started fighting, right? So I thought, wait a second, could that be possible? So I went to this guy on Reddit, and you can see my responses. Can you prove what you're saying? And I gave him a random Twitter account, some random thing on Twitter that is not used, and I said, okay, can you show us that you are behind the Twitter spam this account? And that account started getting spammed within 10 minutes. And then the guy said, I'm going to go view bot Athene because he's on air right now, and you'll see his viewers go up or down by like I don't know, some number. And that started to happen. So then that made me realize that, a lot of the things, first off, they were not lies. There was circumstantial evidence. It was not concrete evidence around all these other claims. And that led me to think that, maybe you're right. Maybe those things, such as Twitter spam and viewboarding, are being done by a third party. They're not being done by us.
I want to say something about that. If what you claimed in the cease and desist was true, and you had proof, then you didn't need this third party to figure out that you don't have proof, because you would have known that to begin with, and you wouldn't have sent this letter. Because now how it sounds is you see that everything blows up because these practices backfired for once, because normally this doesn't happen. Like normally people that get these cease and desist don't say anything. So it backfires. You think about, how do we stop this collateral damage? Let's have a call. Let's bring it up. Like honestly, the cease and desist was illegal. And if what's in there was true, then all the story you're making up right now or telling wouldn't even matter, because you would have proof just as much as you said in that letter. What you're basically telling me now is that letter is just a lie, and you didn't have proof at all, and you just did it to extort me. You're basically telling me that, because right now you're saying like a third party post, just poof, all your evidence gone. If you have evidence for your claims and your accusations, then a third party Reddit post, a random Reddit post, won't suddenly throw that all away from the table. Like this is called vexatious litigation, and you know it really well. This is illegal. I have a stronger case to sue Vulcan than you guys have to sue me. And honestly,
you should try that then.
The difference is I spent my time not to sue people or extort people or whatever. I spent my time to do good. That's why I won't do it. I don't have time for that. I actually had even a lawyer contacting me saying like, hey, do you know you have a strong case here? But I don't care. I don't want to put you only have so much time in your life. I don't want to put my time to have a little beef here with a company that does shady stuff. I don't care about that. I just want to do good. And the reason why I'm having this call and the reason why I'm pointing this out is because the world has to know. There has to be someone taking a stance against these things, because these things happen more than often and they shouldn't happen at all. So my question is very direct. You saw the cease and desist. Why did you send it? Why did you lie about the proof? Why did you lie about what's in there? What did you want to achieve with that? That's my question.
So when people get upset at each other, right? When people get into an argument, let's say boyfriend, girlfriend, sometimes they say things that are true mixed with some extra things thrown in there. And this happens all the time with cease and desists. The central thing that we have an issue with is the spam and harassment that we've talked about.
I want to say something about that.
So
yes, I will let you talk. I will let you talk.
Thank you. Appreciate it. That thing we do have proof on, and there's 15 years of case law on this, that if we went to court with just that thing, spammers always lose, right? The other things were circumstantial, and I'm happy to admit it. I'm happy to admit that all of those other things were circumstantial, and I don't really care about them. I'm happy to admit my mistake and say that they were circumstantial, and maybe they shouldn't have been in there. But the central issue is still there. We have evidence on it, and I believe we have enough evidence for a simple, clear, easy sort of judgment in any court in any country around the world. The other issues, don't care about. I mean, I think.
By the way, I want to say something.
They shouldn't have been in there. They shouldn't
Normally,
have been in the central issue.
Indeed, I agree with that. I agree
right?
they
Okay,
shouldn't
good,
be in
good.
there.
Yeah.
I agree they shouldn't.
First thing we agree on.
Like, and honestly,
we agree
your
on.
lawyer would have told you the same.
Good.
That's the difference. When you have a big fight, you go to the lawyer, and the lawyer that writes this cease and desist actually looks at the situation and goes like, hey, wait, what are you writing there? So my question is, did even a lawyer write that cease and desist? Because every single lawyer that contacted me say like, there's no way a lawyer wrote this. So my question is, did a lawyer even write that cease and desist? Because to me, it just looks like flat out bullying.
Look.
Did a lawyer write this cease and desist is my question.
No, I wrote it, and I should have had a lawyer write it. That's why it's because I was upset, man. I mean, people were getting harassed, streamers were getting harassed, and employees were getting harassed. So
your answer to that is vexatious litigation.
no, it's not vexatious, man.
Well, you just admitted it.
Well, I'm just
Like I
telling you
didn't
now,
admit. No, wait. Like Ali,
we'll drop
wait.
all of those things. We'll drop all of those things. We'll agree with you, and we'll drop everything else. But the central issue is something we still disagree on, and we're still gonna have conflict about it because
Ali,
that
let
is
me
not
tell you
fixed.
something. Let me tell you something, Ali. I didn't admit spamming you guys. You admitted in vexatious litigation. Now tell me, from a lawyer's perspective, who has the strongest case?
It is not
Like
vexatious.
go
Look,
like
if
get
you
your
want
lawyer
to-
right now.
Hold on.
Get your lawyer. You fake a cease and desist letter to try and extort me in shutting up. And you're
No.
admitting it right now in front of thousands of people. And then you're trying to put words in my mouth saying that I'm spamming you guys. Who has the strongest case? Go talk to your lawyer about it.
How
And I hope,
if
like,
there is
and on top of that, I also want to say something else. Like, if investors of Vulcan sees this call and sees that you write a cease and desist and there's vexatious litigation, if I was an investor, I would just take away my money from the company. Because this is a big fuck up. This is not a small one. And you're the CEO of the company. You should take responsibility for this. Just like an employee that would do the same, just like with Chrono, you suspended him. You should take responsibility for this decision to write a cease and desist that aggressive to me and even admit it in front of thousands of people. You wrote it yourself just to try and extort me. As a CEO of a company, you should take.
Say that. Don't put words in my mouth. I did not say that.
You didn't
I
say
said-
what?
I
You
said
said you
that-
wrote it.
No.
You said you wrote it. Are you a lawyer?
I said I sent it. Yeah, I wrote it, and
Are you a lawyer? Is my
I
question.
said that the central claim on that is still correct. We have evidence for it, and we will pursue it.
My question is,
should
are you a
pursue the
lawyer? Are you a lawyer?
And your lawyers will tell you this, Bashir.
No, I don't
Your
need
will
lawyers.
tell you
I don't
this.
need lawyers. My question is, are you a lawyer?
No, I'm not a lawyer, and you don't
Yeah,
need a
so
lawyer to
basi-
sign a cease and desist.
So
Anyone
you-
can sign a cease and desist.
you
You need
said-
a lawyer to represent you in litigation. So if it comes to that, we'll have lawyers, as I'm sure you will, right? Both sides will have lawyers. You don't
I'm
need
not-
a lawyer to send a letter to another company.
Do
if
you
you're
really?
upset about something.
Do you really think I'm gonna get into a lawsuit fight with you guys?
You
If
will
you
have
and
if you don't
no,
stop
it doesn't
the spam,
work
you
like
will
that.
have to.
Like
The spam
honestly,
and harassment has to
no,
stop.
I'm
Look,
not
I think
spamming
I've
and
agreed with you.
I'm not
I've
spamming
agreed
and
with you, Bashir, on a bunch of things, and I've said that the evidence is circumstantial. I'm not saying there's no evidence. I'm just saying the evidence is on some of those other things is circumstantial. And as we went through the process, your arguments convinced me. Some of your users convinced me.
I'm
And
afraid the
so
backlash.
I
The
don't-
backlash convinced you.
Look, we've
the
talked
backlash
about your
convinced
issue,
you.
and I've actually agreed with you on your issue, right? So, I mean, you should at least throw me a bone here. You should say, thank you, Ali. You should be respectful to me as
What?
I am being to you.
Are you
And-
serious? You sent a cease and desist to threaten me and extort me, and because you admit that, I have to be, oh, thank you. Are you serious?
I'm not the one doing wrong things here.
You're not
You-
the one doing wrong.
Sorry,
Did you
for 2
did you
months,
read the cease and desist? Did you read the letter?
Of course, I read it before.
Yeah,
I
you
said
wrote it.
like
Like
times.
so
You're the
basically
one
you're
spamming
you're
and
you're
saying
actually
false.
admitting that you are trying to extort
You're the
me.
one who's sort of spamming our users, causing damages, hurting our business, spamming streamers, spamming employees, telling your users to do that, and you're saying
I'm not.
for sending a simple letter.
I'm
That is
not.
insane. That makes
I'm not.
no sense whatsoever.
Like
If
ask
you
the
spam
viewers. Like,
users,
do you have the chat
are at
open?
court, and any court and any lawyer will tell you that spammers always lose, harassment always loses, especially.
But
for
Ali,
digital products.
Ali, I'm not
Vendor
asking
does
people
not
to.
make me at fault.
like-
We're just
like-
trying to defend our position. We're trying to defend streamers who really have no say in this, right? Like,
First of all,
you really
Ali,
don't get spammed. And
Ali,
so So that's the issue here. Like,
Let me tell you something, Ali.
Defend our position.
Let me tell you something, Ali.
And don't do this, or we will continue fighting. And you're saying
I'm not telling.
like makes no sense.
I'm
It
not telling.
absolutely makes no sense. This is categorically illegal, and we will fight it.
It's
And,
actually it's
you
actually
know,
funny.
and Maybe look.
We
I
we,
came
des-
to
we
this call-
decided to go over that
I came
that
to this call to
subject.
solve this problem, but it sounds like you don't want to solve this problem. We've
What?
tried for an hour. I've given you 30 minutes to talk about your issues, and it sounds like you have no intention of solving this. You only
that's-
want to fight, and you want to say that spamming is okay. You're calling it promotion. You're calling it awareness. I call it spam. We can agree to disagree on that, and we will.
You know the difference
we
between
will
me
let
and
the
you?
lawyers decide.
You
But-
know the
but
difference
that's-
between
that's
me
the
and
issue.
you?
We are not wrong, and I am not going to stop trying to protect streamers. I'm not going to stop trying to protect our staff and employees because they trust us with their streaming. They trust us to protect them and their service, their money, their infrastructure. I'm not going to do it, man. So
Okay.
I came on this call to help you. I even offered to make a donation if we could figure out those differences. And I said, look, Bashir, there's just one issue which we need to agree on, and if we do, I will agree with you on most other things.
I agree with you.
Right?
I agree with you.
But you're not even saying you're going to stop
Ali,
it or change
Ali,
anything.
I agree with
What
you.
have
I
to
should
do-
not. Ali,
what
I
you have to
agree.
do is-
I
I'm
agree.
gonna do this.
I
And
agree.
This is making me
Ali, I
mad.
agree.
I came on this call.
I'm agreeing with you.
I said,
Ali,
I'm
I
gonna help
agree.
you. No, but you're not.
Yes, I agree with you. I should not spam your users. I should not spam your users.
You are screwing up this call because I came in a really friendly way. Rewind, go back an hour, and I said, look, let's leave. Let's not get emotional. I'm here to help you. This is my background. I'm gonna support you guys. I'm gonna make a big donation to your charity. I'm talking about Gaming for Good, which is also indirectly sort of raising awareness for you. And I'm fully supportive of you growing your business and raising awareness for Gaming for Good. I just said you just have to do it in a slightly different way. And even on that, you're giving me shit for half an hour. You're saying I'm not going to change how I'm doing. I'm going to keep spamming, telling my users.
No,
it
that's
just,
not
Makes
true.
no sense to me, man.
That's not
If you
true.
look,
But that's not true. I agree. People should
if
not
you
spam.
want to-
People
you don't
should
want
not
to
spam.
disagree,
That's true.
I'm gonna say, look.
I agree with you. Like Ali, I agree.
We tried to be friends. I made a good faith effort to come on this call, and I explained our issues. I agreed with you on a lot of other things, and you were happy about it. But the central issue is if we don't get disagreement right here and now, I don't think there's any point towards us talking even one more minute. That is it. So
I think that's
need a response from
disrespectful.
you
I think that's
right here
disrespectful.
in
I think
crystal-
that's disrespectful.
If you don't think it's working, that's fine. We
I
can
think
agree
that's
to-
disrespectful. I put all the time in explaining this issue, and now that you keep dramming over it, I agree with you. We shouldn't spam users. Definitely, no one should. We shouldn't harass. You're putting
But
words in my mouth. I agree with you.
It's not a principle that is in question. It is your videos that tell people to spam and harass streamers that are in question, right?
I
So
tell people to
if you
support the
can-
gaming community and donate to them.
if you can commit to not doing that, then we're good. We can move forward, talk about the next thing. But if you cannot commit to not spamming users, then I think we end this call right now. There's no point to talking any more or any further.
I can commit to my users not spamming people to the extent that I have the ability to tell them. That's it. Because they have to make, like if users start doing stuff on their own, I don't have them under control. It's not because users start hacking your, Twitch accounts that I'm the one telling them. Like that's the problem. Every time when something happens, it's only me. I'm not an evil person. I don't want people to spam.
You're a good guy, man.
I want to promote, I want people to help the gaming community.
I really like you. I like what you do, and again, I want to support your charitable efforts. I think it's really good, and you guys are bringing a lot of innovative features to the entire industry. You're doing things that nobody else is doing. I love it. I think it's great.
Like, I think what you did at the start was really good. You said, put you in your feet. Like, I try to look at it from your eyes. And I'm asking, try to look at it from my eyes. If you have the censorship going on, you have Chrono in the chat spamming view bots engaged, you have last month, like a lawsuit saying that you guys have a freaking, like a botnet. What am I supposed to think? If you have all these shady things, like that, you even had to stop the sports, like the fantasy sports thing because it was illegal. If you have all these things, and then you have you writing a cease and desist, like what would you think? I'm just trying to do good. I'm just trying to raise money. What would you do?
Okay.
What
Let
would you
me.
think? That is
I'll
my
put
question
myself
to
in your
you.
shoes. I will
Yes.
put myself in your shoes. I
Yes.
think it's nice of you to ask that. By the way, the fantasy sports thing was not illegal. DraftKings and FanDuel are, huge companies, and they're still operating.
No, like
That
there was.
still. I mean, that's a different discussion. We can talk for like a week about it because I've
Well,
gone through that process.
that was the words of Vulcan,
But
by the
anyway,
way,
so
saying that was.
let me put myself in your shoes, right? If I was helping to promote gaming for good and raise awareness, here is what I would do and what I would not do. I would talk to my staff as well as my users and say, hey guys, what is the best way to promote this? Let's think of creative ideas. Let's do a charity drive. That's a great way to raise awareness. Let's do promotions. Let's do an event. Let's do an online AMA. Let's go to a streamer party and like talk about it. Let's go to streamers chat. Let's go and like email them. Let's go try to like reach out to them and talk to them. That is what I would do if I was in your shoes. What I would not do is say, hey guys, there's like other streaming platforms that are bigger than us. Let's go use those platforms and try to contact those streamers through donations and spam gaming for good through those platforms. Because if I was you, right, I know from 15 years of business and how this goes down legally that is not okay, that would be considered spam and harassment, and it would be especially by a competitor. So that is what I would not do. And that's the only thing we're saying here is you can do everything else, but you can't do that. And you can't ask your users to do that by giving them how-to videos either on YouTube or live stream.
I do understand what you say there. And I will take that back with me. And I will see to which extent that what you're saying here, because if that is really true, to the extent that, us even telling people to raise awareness and to be respectful, if that is against the law, then we will stop doing that. I can tell you that. I will check that. I will discuss it here. I will even look into it. I might even reach out to Twitch and ask these questions. Because that is the main thing. I want to make sure that what you're saying is true. If that is true and I'm not allowed to do so, I will not do it. Because I don't want to break the law, first of all. Secondly, when I said put you in my shoes, I'm saying like, what would you do in terms of like when your Avenger project gets completely like nobody shows, like a lot of people don't show up because they say you're a view botter, and we're getting spam tweeted, and all these streamers are getting spam tweeted. Like, what would you think with all this information? Would you think like, Athene is doing it? Am I doing it? Or would you think like, after even the chrono conversations and everything with viewbots and engaged, who would you think is behind it? That's my question to you around all this drama. As a complete, what would you think with what you read, what you've seen, all these allegations, all these things? What would you think as an outsider? That's my question. Because honestly, when I was talking to Keemstar yesterday, I even said like, I don't know, I don't have proof. He said like, you don't have to be Alex Jones to put the dots together. And I'm giving you guys the benefit of the doubt. But what I'm asking you is honestly, what would you think as an outsider when you see all this unfold right in front of you? What would you think?
That's a great question. So if I was in your shoes, the more the last few days I think have been very stressful for both of us. The more I've sort of gone through the arguments, it seems like your channel was view botted, but it just doesn't, I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say who was behind it, right?
Is it possible, like just for the sake of thought experiment, is it possible that Chrono was behind it? Is that possible?
No. Because
so
I know the guy. I just because like I work with him.
Because you know the guy.
Personally. He's not behind it.
So did you know that he called Casey Tron a dumb whore? Because that's also something I would never see him do. If I would not.
He did that a year ago, and he was reprimanded and he was suspended and.
Yeah, but what I'm just saying, like, how do you know that? How do you know for sure?
Bringing this up, look,
but the thing is, like, how?
We've apologized for it.
But the thing is, like, how do you? But my question is, how do you know?
Like 3 times just on.
Yeah, but I understand. But
we've apologized.
I'm just saying.
Hold on,
I'm just saying. How do you know for sure? How do you know for sure?
Look, I mean, I'm not. You can't hold me personally responsible for something that Chrono did over 1 year ago. Like this is before Chrono even
But,
started working on Stream Pro.
Like, Ali,
before
what
we even acquired them,
I'm just
right?
trying to put
Happened-
you in my position. I'm trying you to put you in my position.
So what I'm
And
saying
I'm
is,
just
look,
saying, like, how do you know for sure? Because he's been on my chat and spamming view bots engaged and say her channel is being view botted, smiley face and stuff. What would you think? And how can you say for sure that he wouldn't be view botting? I'm not saying that like it's 100%,
Chrono
even
is
if
not
it's a small
behind it, man,
chance.
because I sit next to him. I see everything that's happening on his computer screen. Like while all of this was happening, he's like sitting right next to me.
So he was next to you spamming view bots engaged, and you just
No, he
look at
wasn't.
him
He was-
spamming that and go
not
like, good
viewbotting.
job,
I'm
good job,
telling you,
Chrono.
like, he's not viewbotting, and those
So
comments he
you
made,
saw-
he
you
been
saw him
reprimanded
spam?
for it. But hold on. So
Wait,
let's go
did you
back
see
to
him
your-
spam? Did you see him
let's go back to your
spam
last-
views bot engaged? My question: did you see him spam view bots engaged in my chat and be active like that? Did you see that?
I don't see every single comment that he makes everywhere online, but if
Because
he,
that
you know,
is-
he made a mistake. Look, he made a mistake.
Because that is slander and
He's not
harassment
acting-
to me.
He was a staff member. He made a mistake. We reprimanded him for it. We suspended him for it. We apologized publicly again and again for it. I'm doing it again right now. What he did was wrong. Shouldn't have been done, and it was
I wanna
not
say
done
something.
on behalf of us.
You
He was
apologized
acting as
for the
an individual.
Casey-tron stuff. Do you apologize for him spamming viewbot in my chat?
Whatever he did was wrong, and yes, he
Did
should
you
not have done it. Yes.
Do you apologize for spamming
Yes,
viewbot
yes.
in my chat?
Yes. Yes.
And would you consider that as slander and harassment? Being in my chat and saying these things?
he was acting as an
No, I'm
individual.
talking about
I didn't-
you.
I didn't tell him to do that.
But I'm
And
talking about you.
I made look. The
You
difference here-
you also came to my
the
chat and
difference-
said it.
Hold on, Bashir. The difference here is very important. Here, there's one guy from our side who's saying things he shouldn't have and coming to your chat and calling you a viewer, like shouldn't have been done.
You
And
did it as well, by the way.
We reprimanded him for it. The difference is you are actually making videos encouraging thousands of people to do it. I'm not making videos saying, hey guys, I'm not saying you should do this, but please go and spam gaming for good.
But
I'm
like
not
like
doing that. You are.
I
You have-
keep
you have
asking
public- you have
I keep
public-
asking you to
That's-
put yourself in my position, and you keep bringing that up. Like, I'm just saying, like, if the CEO of a company goes to my chat and spams, "Oh, this is a viewbot scam," or "viewbot GG," like what am I supposed to do? This is you in my chat, and now you're saying the viewbot is not us. So my question to you is, if you apologize for Chrono calling Caseytron a whore, or for Chrono coming to my chat and viewbotting me, why don't you apologize for saying like I came to your chat and said that? Because honestly, if you go to a chat and spam that stuff, other people start copying that. Other people, like, it really destroys my stream. A big reason why I quit streaming a few weeks ago. I quit streaming. Do you know how much money I raised a day for charity? Around $500. I had to quit. And these comments contribute to me quitting. So my question to you is, why don't you just say like, "Hey, I'm sorry"? And if you say are you sorry?
Yeah. I
So
am.
when you say like you are
I am.
you're suspending Chrono for his behavior, right? He has to take responsibility. Why aren't you taking responsibility for that? That's my question.
Because it was, sorry, those things should not have happened.
So for you, a sorry is
Uh,
enough, but for Chrono, he has to be suspended.
His actions were more severe, and your actions are 100 times more severe, Athene. You should just, and the severity of those actions is what we're talking about, is one comment from one person many weeks ago versus putting out videos that encourage thousands of people to act.
Ali, you wrote a cease and desist to me that is so aggressive that gave me a sleepless night. And you're saying that's not
for 3 nights as well, man. We're both under a lot of stress. And that's why we're on this call. And look, I don't want to start fighting again.
No, but I'm not trying to fight. You're rallying, forcing boys to
apologize.
rally against me. Like that, it's slandering. What is happening is slandering and harassment towards me. And you're using two different, measurements. You're seeing the things from your side and saying, "Oh, these guys are harassing people." I'm not telling people to go harassing. And honestly, what I take from this call, listen. I'm gonna take this from your call. Like, honestly, Ali, I'll be honest. I will take this down. I will discuss this. And if I see that this is not legal, I will stop doing it.
Okay.
Did you hear that? I will stop doing it. I will look into it and I will check it out.
Okay,
My question, like I will do that. So it's not like I'm not hearing anything. But at the same time, what is important is for you to also see what is going on and to take note and say like, yeah, this is slander and harassment towards me. This cease and desist is slander and harassment. Going to the force and Reddit and rally these people like you're spreading lies about me. I'm not spreading lies.
Oh, you are.
I'm not.
This whole thing
Oh.
started. Okay, so let's go back to the spreading
Okay.
the spreading lies issue, and we will fight this. Which was the second thing I wanted to talk about today. Is this whole thing? We didn't start it. You started it, right? If you go back to your YouTube channel, you posted a video about several videos about Twitch alerts. I think it was maybe 2 months ago, 1 month ago, 6 weeks ago. I don't remember, but somewhere in that time frame. That's what started this whole thing, and I consider those factually incorrect, factually incomplete, and spreading lies, not just to one person, but to an entire YouTube channel. Like you have a big channel, 700,000 something subscribers, and I consider that lies and spreading misinformation, right? So
Okay, what lie did I spread? Just to be clear, what lie did I spread?
okay, so let's take an example of the 1%. Right? Your video said that you started gaming for good because TwitchAlerts suddenly started taking 1% without informing people, and you were surprised by it, and you didn't like it, and you started gaming for good. Right? I'm paraphrasing a little bit here, but obviously it was a much longer video.
Yes.
It was a longer video. It was more
No,
detailed.
it is true. Like I fully agree what you said. I didn't get contacted about the 1%. Suddenly I was streaming and 1% was going to Twitch alerts, just as a lot of other streamers have been very vocal about on the internet. Yes,
Yeah,
what was the lie?
Some have. And
Yes,
so
what is the lie about that?
So it is factually incorrect, and so
What is-
we
yeah,
know
what is
your
it?
perspective on it, right? So may I share my perspective on that video? Just as
So
an
yeah, I just want to say, what is the fact that is incorrect?
What
Because
the
if a
fact-
bank,
fact-
because
okay.
what,
Here's
because
the
if a
fact.
bank takes, if a
Here's
bank
the
takes
fact.
1% and
Here's the
tweets
fact
it
that
out,
is incorrect. There is a fact that is incorrect, and
Okay.
it is misleading, and it is incomplete. So your video says that you were surprised. True. Some other streamers were also surprised. They were in fact even upset. That is true. What is incorrect, factually incorrect, is saying that we did nothing. We didn't really inform people when we actually tried to inform people, right? We put a blog, we put 3 Twitter posts. If you go back to the Reddit post, I have links to all of these. You can go click through, verify. We tried to inform people. We put information out, but I mean, we have hundreds
Okay, that
of
is
thousands.
great.
So hold on.
Like-
This is our
like-
perspective. Let me finish, please. So we tried to do it. Your video says we didn't inform people at all, but what you should have said was, Twitch alerts did these 4 things or 5 things to inform people. We feel, as Gaming for Good, that it wasn't enough, and we were surprised. Some other streamers were surprised. That would have been factually correct. But what your video said was, they didn't inform people, and we were surprised. We hated it. We don't want to pay the extra fees. We started Gaming for Good. That is factually incomplete.
Okay, I want to ask you now a question, right? Let's say you put your money on a bank, right? And suddenly from one day to another, you get a notification 1% from your earnings are going away. You go like, how is that? You don't know what's happening. Then afterwards, when you bring it up, the bank says, hey, we send out tweets. And when you went to our website, very small, all the way underneath, it says we were taking 1% cut. How would you react as a customer of that bank? That's my question.
Look, the bank, as long as they put out some notification, legally did the right thing. Now, the banks have millions of customers. We have hundreds of thousands of streamers.
I want to say something about that.
Hold on. I'm just responding to the question you asked. No matter what we do, I can physically try to call people up, but they are not even if I try to call 200,000-300,000 streamers, half of them are going to go to voicemail. Even if we email everybody, there's still going to be 1,000 streamers that will not see everything in time, and they will be surprised and pissed off. So we did everything right, and we tried to notify people in a good faith effort, and I have the links on Reddit. It's there, it's public. It is factually incorrect for you to say, it is slanderous and defamation for you to say that we did nothing, we didn't even notify people. It is incorrect. So
I didn't know
That
about it.
part is factually incomplete. It just is. We notified people. You didn't talk about it in your video.
The
The
way
video should have been.
like
I
tweets
was
are not,
surprised.
but
But alerts did these few things.
Ali,
They weren't enough. I was
but
surprised. That's
Ali,
factually correct.
Ali, like sending out a tweet and putting it on a blog post are not, and I'm
Yeah.
saying are not
What do
informing
you
the
want me to do,
view.
man? You want me to like take off my shirt and do the Zona dance so that every person on the internet sees it? Like, what do you
You
want?
should, I think at least what you should have done is send an email out to everyone, at least,
was-
and have them allow the
You-
ability to,
was
and
in
say like,
the
we're,
blog,
like,
was on Twitter.
let me tell you, Ali, what I would have done. I would say in 2 weeks, we are starting to take a 1% cut. Please feel free to opt out if you don't feel like this is right. But let me honest, when you want to use the legal term, in your terms of service, it says you can change your fees whenever you want. So legally, you
Your
could
terms of
tomorrow.
service say the same thing, man. Your
What?
terms of service, read them. They say the same thing. You can charge whatever you want as well. This is like standard.
No, but what I'm just saying,
practice that
but
everybody
what I'm
has in
just,
terms of service.
but the reason why I'm saying this is because it's one thing to say like, oh, like it's about the way you put it into practice. If you
No,
take
man,
50%,
we provided the notifications, and I think all this much.
so why is there such an outrage about it?
There's no out. I mean, there
There was an
people are
outrage.
upset, obviously, but
Honestly.
most streamers are not. They're still using our service, and ever since you've been mudslinging, you've been losing market share. You're just cut the crap, man. Streamers hate it. The few that use our gaming for good are actually leaving. We see that in the market share data. I'm happy to release it after the call if you want.
I
But
don't
streamers
mind,
actually
yeah.
don't like this drama, man. This
Like, but
mudslinging
I
is
don't-
bad
I don't-
for
I
you.
don't-
It's bad for gaming for good.
I
You should
don't
just
like
cut
that.
and
I
focus on being
I don't like
better.
that. I don't like the drama either. But I want to say something about this 1% cut. Like when one guy was saying like, "Hey, what is going on?" You guys just responded with tweets extremely aggressively, saying like, "Oh, we'll just shut down your account. Like here is 6 cents. Like and you won't be able to use Twitch alerts." The way all this stuff is being handled is very unprofessional, and that's the problem. And that is why there is an outcry. And you have to be very aware, like last year, there was not even a solid like competitor that you could just, switch to. Because I tell you, I guarantee you, if that was there, everybody would have switched. And that's why I started gaming for good. So like, it's just very...
I respect that. Look, I mean, I respect...
Like, I'm just saying.
I respect your decision to start whatever you want. I respect your free speech. You can talk about anything you want. That's totally cool. Last year, TwitchAlerts was not part of Vulcan. And if they were aggressive in responding to a particular streamer, maybe they shouldn't have. Maybe they should have been more kind and peaceful and explained. That was before I was involved. Maybe they shouldn't have been that aggressive. But the bottom line is, look, we notified people through multiple channels, multiple times. We did not try to hide it. Obviously, there's some people who will not see it in time, and they'll be surprised, and obviously a few of them will be upset. That always happens when policies get changed. And right now you're at about 1% market share. It's been going down over the last few weeks. As long as you keep doing this drama, it's not good for you, it's not good for us. Competitive wise, streamers will just hate both these services, right? They'll be like, okay, I'm done with this drama, and they'll go somewhere else.
But like what
So
you have to...
I think we should both try to solve this, right?
But Ali, what you have to understand to me, I don't have this call to have a bigger market share on gaming for good. I couldn't care less. I'm not making any profit out of it. The reason why I'm having this call with you is because you guys have been doing very unprofessional and borderline and if not illegal stuff to me. That's it. That's why I'm having this call. I'm not trying to get a bigger market share. I couldn't care less about it. Like the reason why I'm having this call is because of this.
That's the same reason why I'm here, man. I couldn't care less either. I'm just here because, we've unfortunately gotten into a conflict. And I'm here because I want to be honest. And hold on, my computer is just frozen. Let me try to fix it. Stupid auto update. I'm here for the same reason, man. Look, I don't really care either. I'm just here because I want to be completely honest, open, and try to resolve this with you, because this is a waste of time for both of us. It's like you said, life is so short, and what we should just focus on building cool things that people love. We shouldn't be focused on mudslinging and fighting. And I really, I really want to move past this. I just need a commitment from you that these things won't happen, And
I will talk. I will talk here, and I will talk with
that these
Twitch about
videos,
it.
if you look, I'm not, you can make as many videos as you want, right? It's free speech, it's the internet, we're totally supportive of it. If you see something that you don't like, you should make a video about it. But all I'm asking is that in the future, if you do make videos, they should be factually correct and they should report the entire picture, right? So they shouldn't
Yes, definitely. I agree with
misreport
that.
one part of it, right?
I
So
agree
so that's
100%
the
with
issue.
that.
That's the issue. Like the 30%, we can talk about the 30% video as well. Is
Okay.
that was also factually incomplete from my perspective. I think from your perspective, maybe you did not know the whole picture. But from my perspective, what happened was that there was a feature we were working on. It was unreleased, and we still haven't released it fully to anyone. We were testing it with a few streamers, and right now we're free. We don't make any money from any of these things we do. So, and we have bills to pay. I mean, you see this office behind you. We have rent. The servers are expensive. Internet is. I mean, we have bills to pay, man. Just like you, right? We're a small business. And so we thought about taking a fee, and one of the numbers we talked about was 30%, and one of our people just posted it online, but it was discussion only. We never actually did it. There is not a single streamer in the world anywhere that got charged this fee. Transaction logs can prove it. You can go talk to any streamer you want. Nobody actually got charged anything. In fact, we were giving away an extra 1% through our payday program, right? Nobody got charged anything. So I think that video that you made led a lot of people to question, like, hey, is TwitchAlerts going to take like a big fee? That sounds like a
So
big
why did
fee.
why did you take 30% to begin with?
We did not. We never took it.
No, but why did you put it
thought
in?
about it. We thought about it, but the process of building new products, and you know this, Bashir, right?
But why was it in there when you launched it to test?
It was not.
That's
it
my
was
question.
never there. It was talked about. It was never ever implemented. And had you asked us about it before making the video, I would have told you. And I'm glad.
But like, what about the
in
tweets of
future,
your own employees saying that?
Look, we talked about it. We were and that's what the tweet shows. We were thinking about it, but we decided not to do it because the community told us, streamers told us that it was ridiculous and it was too high. So we didn't.
Yes,
do it.
and I want to say something about that, Ali.
We
Why
did
did
not
you?
do it. So
Why did you? Yeah, but I want to be very honest here. Why did you wait for the community to tell you to not implement it before removing it when you in November, or was it December, stated that you will guys not take a cut ever? Why even try is my question.
We will never take a cut on donations, and that's what we committed to in December, and it has
Okay,
always
so
been
it's
true,
playing
right?
it's playing with words now.
These extra,
it's like
no,
you're not taking a cut from donations, but you're taking a cut from gold that people pay for and then donate that gold. So that way, it's all fine. It's like
No,
the
we
skins
never released
betting.
the feature.
It's fine
Never.
to gamble skins for children when they buy gold first and then spend that gold. But if it's real money, then it doesn't work. While if you just look at it for what it is, it's the same thing. You just put something in between.
We didn't do it. I mean, all I'm saying is we talked about it. We never did it, and that's important. The difference is very, very important. And you saying that we did it is a lie. It is factually incorrect. It is misleading. It is slander. It is defamation, and it is factually incorrect. We never actually did it. We just talked about it, and I admit it. We talked about it. We discussed it with a couple of streamers. They said it's not good. We don't want to do it, and we said, okay, you are right. And it's going to be free. We're not even going to charge 1% or anything. All of these new features are going to be free, and we never actually did it. And this whole feature actually got never has been implemented. So no streamer was ever charged anything. That's important. Fact number one. Fact number two, we talked about it, but we never did it. Fact number three, this feature wasn't even released. So your video says this feature was released. People were charged. It is factually incorrect. It is a lie. You did not check your facts before posting the video, and therefore you're liable for it, right? So all I'm asking, this is the second thing I'm asking, is before you post new videos, and again, I'm not saying you can't post videos. Post as many videos as you want, just check your facts. Call me first and say, hey, Ali, I'm releasing this video. It has this thing in it. Is this true or not true? And I will tell you.
Okay, so I have to tell you what videos, like if I put a video, I have to tell you, like, is this factual correct, right?
I would appreciate it if you ask me, but you don't
I'll
have
ask
to.
you straight away now. My next video, I want to talk about running Fred. Is the article in, what is it? The
Federal Trade
Federal Trade Committee Commission. Is that true? Or is that a lie?
Yes,
It is
no,
true.
it's true.
So I can just report on that and explain everything very much in depth.
You
What
can,
happened there?
as long as it is factually correct.
I will do that. That's the
Yeah.
first thing I will do. I will talk about it and I will explain it. Like there was another thing I wanted to talk
So
about.
to be sure, you know, if you misreport it, I will have an issue with it, and you know we're going to be in conflict again.
Don't
But
worry. I won't.
whatever you report it should be factually correct. Just get your facts right. It's not a botnet. It was a privacy issue that was fixed. So any video you post, that's fine. You should.
Like honestly, like
But
I don't
be
agree with
correct,
that.
man.
It is a
Don't lie about things, right? Just
it is a
check your
bot.
facts. It's like
Like,
a reporter, right? Like
but
if a
Ali,
reporter,
Ali, you're saying
publishes a story, they check both sides, they fact check before they put it out, because if they're not, their newspaper becomes liable.
like Ali.
So
I want to say
fact
something.
check
Ali, I
before
want
you
to say
put
something
anything
about
out.
that. Like you're saying so that you didn't had access to 200,000 computers that could what is it? What's the word? Access computers and make them like stuff. And like 1 second, says they had control over 200,000 computers. That's not what you call a botnet. Because if in my book that is a botnet, you guys installed software that people didn't agree on, you reinstalled it when they deleted it. What you guys did there is so illegal. I don't even know what to say about that. You buy it running Fred, and then you turned it into an application to have access and take control and sell likes and all this crazy stuff. If people read about that, it's so shady. It's so shady. Like I can't even make that up. When I heard about it, I couldn't believe it. So you're saying that it's not true. It's not a botnet. It can't act as a botnet.
No,
That's what
it
you're
can't.
saying.
And that's any engineer will tell you. What is true is you know there was a privacy issue. What is not true is, and talk to an engineer about this. You know, I'm sure you have some good engineers on your team. Is Chrome extensions can't be made to do those things. Like you can't change the purpose of a Chrome extension even if you buy it or borrow it or whatever. Because the user has to accept all of the changes. There's like a permissions layer in Chrome, and you know you should investigate this thoroughly before you put out the video, because if it's wrong, I will have issues with it, and we will have issues with it, and we will bring it up in legal proceedings. So just research it very, very thoroughly. There are technical things that you absolutely cannot do, and because of that, it's not a botnet. It was a privacy issue. We worked it out with the FTC. There were no fines, and they just said do a better job in the future. Agree to these things, and you know that was put behind us.
I will just report on what's in that in that article that you know is
So
on the
everything.
FTC.
Look,
But you have to understand that these things really make you guys look very dodgy.
look, this happened many, many years ago. It's not recent.
So
And there are you know, it was a privacy issue, and we worked it out when we moved past it. The big issue, dude, is the spam and the harassment and the misleading videos that you've done, and you know your face is on them, and you're shitting on TwitchAlerts, and that's the recent issue that we are here to talk about.
I will talk about. I will look into that. Like if me talking about it and saying people to spread awareness and stuff, makes us legally liable. If that
does.
makes me legally liable, I will
It does.
I will look into that,
you know
because
what? You know what else is true? You know what else is true, Bashir? You are already legally liable. So even if you are on your best behavior from this point forward, the things that you have done in the past are already legally liable enough to really hurt you if this does go the legal route, even if you change your behavior going forward. So if you continue to attack us on random things that are unrelated to our issue between us today, and if you keep going down that route, just you know the things
so
you
even
have
if
done
it's
in the
not
past,
so even if
the things
yeah.
you have done in the past,
Yeah.
you remain liable for forever in the
Yes,
future.
I want to say
Right?
something
So
though.
even if
though.
your behavior
Like,
is
yes,
great
I
in the
understand.
future, you
I
stop
understand.
harassing our streamers, those issues will still be open. I'm just saying
Yes,
that.
I just also want to say that you can blackmail me, just so you know. Like it does the opposite when you do that, when you try that with me, because I'm just all about openness and transparency. If these things
Yeah,
were
true,
wrong,
man. That's why I'm here. I'm
like
all about
so
openness and
because this comes across really wrong to say these kind of things like, hey, you can't start opening the cans of worms and the dirty laundry because we got something on you. You have nothing on me. Like the reason why you have nothing on me is because everything I do it with the right intentions. My goal is not to go around.
What we have on you is what you did last week, and the week before, and the week before that.
Yeah, and what I have on you is vexatious litigation. Like,
no, it's
and not just that.
You admitted right now that you don't know if those things are illegal. You're going to go back and check. You committed
I
that,
will.
right?
I will.
You're
I
going
will
to go
look
back
into.
and check, and I'm telling you, those
I will
things
look
are
into that.
illegal. You are at fault, and
Like,
that's why we're
honestly,
here.
I would be
You
surprised.
are encouraging
Is it illegal, by the way,
thousands
these?
of users to create a botnet and spam on your behalf for whatever new
No,
service
not the
you're building.
spamming. Like the video.
They are
like, let me-
spamming and they are harassing, and that's
let
why
me-
we're here.
let
We
me
are
quickly
talking
check
about
here.
those
Like,
issues,
is
and
it
those
illegal
issues are
what
at
we have
fault.
done in the videos to tell
That's
people
why
to
you
raise awareness
warned us
around gaming
directly
for good?
with
Not
those
to my
issues.
knowledge, but maybe we have to look
You
into
just
that.
did it
Not
last
to my
week, man,
knowledge.
and the
I
week
can't
before,
imagine
and the
how
week
it would
before
be
that,
illegal.
right? So these things
Say again?
just
I cannot
happened.
imagine how it would be illegal, but I'm not a lawyer.
We should look into that, because for me I have a hard time to believe telling people to raise awareness and support the gaming community if that's illegal. I have a hard time believing that.
Raising
Yeah, I
awareness
don't
is
think-
not
I
illegal.
don't
The
think
way
it's
you're
illegal.
doing it is illegal.
Yeah, the way I'm doing it, like just telling people like, hey, promote the gaming community, help them out, donate to these people. You guys can donate these videos. Like if that is illegal, then we will definitely look into that, because I didn't know that would be illegal at all. Like I have a hard time imagining that. What I do know though,
So,
yeah, I know. Like what I do know though, that what you guys have been doing is slander and harassment towards me. Like I know that, and you guys have been spamming, and you guys have been sending this cease and desist. So it's not a situation where you guys have something on me and I have something on you guys. It's just like in this situation, you guys are the aggressor, not me. I'm just trying
No,
to do
we're not.
good.
I mean, dude, I have nothing to do with you. I don't even care who you are, what you're doing. This
But like
I didn't even know about you. Like
your-
to be
your
honest,
own-
I mean, I know you're pretty popular, but I didn't even know about you until this mudslinging started, right?
But like the thing is,
You
like
started the
your
mudslinging.
employees,
You started doing all of the YouTube videos, and maybe the Reddit or the Twitter stuff spam. I don't know. We can leave that out of it, but you yourself have made videos and you started the mudslinging. It's your face on there, and you started doing these things, and that's how this whole thing got started.
No,
and
I don't
you
agree
are
with
liable
that.
for it.
I don't agree with that.
And I need a firm commitment from you on both those issues, that if you make videos in the future, they will be factually correct, they will be factually complete, and you will really check everything and research everything before you put something. And
I always do that, by
on
the way.
live stream and videos,
Yes.
you will not tell your users to spam or harass either our investors, our employees, or our streamers.
I will not do that.
Because those two
Yes.
things, if they happen, we are going after you, and we are not going to back down. And I swear I'm going to take this to the ends of the earth, and I'm going to fight you, because I am going to always protect our streamers, because they trust us to do a service and to do
I
it
agree
directly.
with you.
Twitch
I
would do
agree
this
with
as
you.
well, man. If you were doing
Like-
this directly with
like,
Twitch, they
honestly-
would react the same way.
Honestly,
Right?
Ali,
I swear to you, I will not back down, and I'm going to fight this, and I will make sure that the damage that is caused, you are held responsible and held accountable for the damage that is already done. There's
I
nothing
agree.
to change the damage that is already done.
I
And
agree with
so,
you.
Going
agree with
forward,
you.
if you want to keep sort of slandering us and accusing us, I mean, I think we're going to stay in conflict. So the choice is yours, and I think I'm going to let you come back to me and say, can you actually, no, we should do it right now, can you commit on those 2 points to doing a better job going forward? And if you can, then, we can think about sort of a truce here.
Well, like honestly, like I said, I've never told my viewers to harass and spam you guys, and I will never do so.
I mean, I can send you the videos right after the call. You have. There's like 6 videos. Not 1, not 2. I mean, there's so many videos, man. I can send you a highlights reel. If you want to make it easier for you to watch, I'll send you a 2-minute highlight reel after the call. And you can show it on stream. You can discuss it with your viewers. It's there. It happened. That's why we're upset, man. I mean, you're 1% market share. Why would I even think about you? Really, there's like 6 other competitors that are bigger than you. Why would I even think about you? This is not worth my time of day to come here. The reason I'm here is because shit happened, and it pissed me off, and I will not let anyone do shit to my streamers and my customers and my employees.
First of all, these streamers are not yours, by the way. They're not yours.
They use our
Nobody
service, of
owns.
course.
They're not owned by anyone, and that's also why you cannot
Use our
decide.
service, and they trust us to do their job.
And that's why you can also not decide for them what they can see and what they can't see, and censor videos and censor messages that you guys not you are. You are censoring
saying
messages.
Spam is unacceptable.
So
And
using the word Athene, using the word
your definition of spam is self-serving because you're promoting yourself.
Like, I
I
see-
think a third party should judge this. Like, is promoting gaming for good on a competitor's channel to a streamer who's not expecting it spam or not spam? That's the central question here, right?
Like,
and you said that you were going to go back. You already said yes, but now
Yes,
you're
I
sort of
will. No,
fighting
no, no,
about
no. No,
Go
I'm
research
not.
the issue.
I will talk about
and I'm
it.
sure
I will
the
talk
more
about
you
it.
research it, the more people will tell you that this will get you into trouble. So don't fight us on this, man. Just give me a yes or no, and we can move on. Do you commit to doing better on these two things or not?
Well, I will look into that. Like, to me,
So
like,
that's like maybe. That's
well,
not
I
a
have
yes.
to look into. I have to look into whether me telling people to, raise awareness and, support the gaming community. If that is something that is harassing and seen as spamming, then of course I have to do something about that. If that is not the case, then I don't have
It
to
is
do anything
spamming.
about it.
I can tell you 100% it's spamming. It's a
Well,
violation of our terms of
like-
service. It is a
Well,
violation.
your terms of service doesn't apply, by the way. Just so
Of
you
course
know.
it applies. You're using
No,
our product to spam users. How do our terms of service not apply? You're
But that
using
is some-
our product. Hold on. You're using our product,
I'm not using your product.
telling your users. You've made YouTube videos telling.
So what
your
you're
users
saying
use
now-
our product to spam.
Wait. So what you're saying now,
Terms
what
of
you're
service.
what you're saying now is that viewers that use Twitch alerts to donate are accountable for what they donate with. So you're saying you can sue people donating using Twitch alerts because they're using your platform and therefore they agreed to the terms of service. Are you saying
Don't
that?
put words in my mouth. Don't put words.
No,
in my
that
mouth.
is exactly what you said right
what
now.
I'm saying is,
No,
are
that is exactly
not-
what. No.
No,
You're
no.
basically
You're
saying
putting
you're
words in my
base.
mouth. It's
No.
inadvisable. I
You
will not
like.
let this happen. It is wrong, factually incorrect. I will not let this happen. This is spam and harassment. And you
No,
are
wait.
liable
What
for
you're
your
saying
liable
is that
person.
people that
Because you made those YouTube videos promoting people to do these things. You gave them how-to videos in order to how to do this. You gave
Like-
them sample YouTube videos in order to spam with.
Like
and
Ali.
you yourself are personally liable. You're going to be liable
Ali,
in the future.
you
will
just-
always be liable for your past actions. And
Ali.
you are liable because you are telling hundreds or thousands of users to do these things.
Ali,
right?
you're just
not liable.
saying. You've just
You're
said.
doing what you're telling them to do. You're suggesting these actions. You're showing them how to do it, and they do it. But
Like-
you're the one who's teaching them and showing them the way. I mean, you're sort of the leader, right? They follow you. They look up to you. So as a leader, it's.
I want to say something
you have
about
to be
that, by the way.
responsible, man.
I want to say something about that. To me, it's all about the gamers, about the gaming community. If they can make a lot of money through this entire event, I'm happy for them, and they will also be happy. I can guarantee you that. On top of that, it's very important to know if you say that people are, liable for donating using Twitch alerts because they're not following the terms of service because they're spamming too many donations, then that is something really good to know. Because that means that people that go around and support their own favorite streamer by spamming $1 donations could actually get sued by Twitch alerts.
No, you're putting words in my mouth.
No, is that not what you're saying?
No, that is not what I'm saying. Yeah,
You're saying they're not allowed to
what's the
spam.
difference, man, you're not
but-
listening carefully, and that will get you into trouble.
You're saying
You have
you're
to
not.
listen carefully. There is a difference. Users donating to their favorite streamer
If they
can do
spam.
whatever they want, right?
Let's
They're
say a
not-
user spams. Let's say a user.
it
No,
is
no.
spam,
Let's say
it
a
is
user
spam
spams
and-
donations. Is he doing something illegal? Yes or no? That's my question. Because that's what you're saying.
If the user has violated our terms of service, then it is wrong.
So, like, a user is not allowed to spam donations to a streamer.
Dude, I mean, you have terms of service, right? And I'm sure you have
No.
a lot of things that are not
I'm not
allowed.
suing anyone. I'm
Right.
not suing anyone.
Right,
And
I'm not suing the users either. Nobody's suing the users.
My
Users-
question is,
I'm
are they?
suing the person who's directing thousands of users to do illegal activities. That's
So
what we're talking
basically,
about. We're not talking about
spamming donations to your favorite streamer is illegal
No,
activity.
you're putting words in my mouth, man.
No, what is that then?
Wrong. That's completely
So
wrong.
is
Again,
a
that's
user allowed to spam donations? Is my question.
A user is allowed to send donations. A user is not allowed to spam using Gaming for Good because it is
No.
a competing service, and
But-
you are promoting a commercial service that the streamer did not ask for. Now,
Like-
even if it wasn't you guys, even if it was McDonald's trying to sell more hamburgers, and they tell their users, hey guys, you love hamburgers, why don't you go to your favorite streamer or thousands of streamers and, hey, look, I'm going to match each person up with a streamer, go sell hamburgers. That is wrong, and I would tell McDonald's, just like how I'm telling you, I'm very open about this. I have the same standards that apply to everyone. McDonald's would be wrong for doing that because they're selling a product that costs money commercially, and they're spamming people to try that out when those streamers did not ask for that spam, right? So the same standards that apply to you, I would apply to everyone. Like, if I let you do this bullshit, then I have to let 100 other companies sell whatever the shit they're selling through our channel, and we can't do that. That would change the standards.
Honestly, Ali, I understand what you say. You're really saying you want to control what people can donate for. That's what you're saying. Yes, that's what you're saying.
No.
Yes.
I'm saying that people cannot promote commercial products or services through the donation channel. They can't. That is spam. That is wrong.
That is really good to know. That is really good to know.
McDonald's cannot promote McDonald's.
You just told more than 10,000 people that they're not allowed to donate for what they want. That's good to know. It's good to know. They will take note. That's good to know.
No company.
That's good.
And this is a
well, I don't mind. You can have you can have everybody come and spam Twitch alerts on my alert box. I wouldn't mind because I'm all about openness.
Look, it's not about openness, man. It's about spam. Let that happen to a few streamers. Let it happen for 2 months, and then see how much shit you get. They will leave gaming for good, and they will go try out some other service.
Like, I think if you get spammed by donations and you make a lot of money, that's a big reason to stay. First of all, and secondly, I also think if people are using Twitch alerts and are feeling like, hey, you can't, like, these people cannot just donate for whatever they want, they will also take note. Because honestly, if you were part of the streaming landscape and you would see and you would check out certain streams, the amount of, they call it cancer on Twitch, the amount of cancer that just drives the content is insane. And if you think me going there and saying like, hey, gaming for good, check it out, is spam, you don't know anything about the streaming landscape on Twitch.
Man. You're bundling, look, when you
this is not trolling.
When people are doing cancer or trolling, right? They're acting as individuals and they're doing whatever they want. When you are running a professional service, which you are, right? Whether it's for profit or not, doesn't matter. It's a professional organization with a professional product that is supporting streamers. That you cannot promote any product or service that is commercially available when it is being pushed out this way is considered spam, it's considered harassment, it's considered unsolicited ads under the Can Spam Act, under every single sort of spam law there is.
I understand you.
And you want to fight all this? We can.
No, and okay. Ali, I really understand you.
We tried.
Ali.
Tried to come to an understanding. You're just like
Ali, I understand you. Like, honestly,
I think you're liable.
No, wait, Ali, it has taken.
Not okay, man.
Ali,
I'll the entire word.
Ali, it has.
Not want you to do this. I don't want you to do this. YouTube wouldn't want you to do this, right?
I mean, Ali, I want to tell you something.
Streamers, you can't harass them without their permission.
Like, Ali, I want to tell you something. I finally understand what you mean. Like, honestly, I didn't understand what you mean. And what you basically mean is you don't want people to use Twitch alerts to spam donations to promote something else, a competitor. Because that means breaking your terms of service. And you don't want that to happen. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
like, honestly, I didn't know that.
That's what spamming is, right? Like the Facebook example we talked about earlier.
I understand. I understand it.
There were like
even if it benefits the streamer, even if it benefits the user, it doesn't matter. You want to
with Facebook. I'll give you a story, right? Like, it's helpful to talk about stories because we can both sort of separate ourselves and talk about something else, right? When Facebook was a small social network, there were a lot of other social networks. I don't know if you guys remember, but there was MySpace, there was Orkut, there was High Five, there was Tagged, there was all of these guys. There's Bebo, AOL, there's all these other social networks. They all tried to spam Facebook, right? Because they wanted to steal users. They were all spamming each other, and every court case that happened there, the spammers lost. And they were shut down. They had to pay damages. They had to pay fines. And they had to go through a long legal process. And every single time that happened, they lost. Because it is, if you spam a company's product, it is that company that decides whether you're doing spam or not, right? And I'm telling you that you're doing spam. You're doing harassment because this is unexpected, unsolicited advertising.
I understand.
And if this happened on Twitch, Twitch would, if you were using the Twitch message inbox as you have in the past, they would react instantly, right? They would say,
honestly, Ali, I get it. I get it, Ali. Basically, what you're saying is even if it benefits the streamer and they make a lot of money, you don't want people to go and spam donations because it can threaten the existence of Twitch alerts. Even if it benefits the streamer and they can pay their bills and you know, make up their living. That's what you're
No,
saying.
it doesn't benefit the streamer. And that's where we can agree to disagree. But it is harmful for the streamer. No streamer, because if we let you spam them, we have to let 100 other companies spam their shit. You know, I can't even tell you how many companies
But they have to
come
pay
us and
money.
say- No, they don't have to pay money. Everyone, so many companies come to us every week and they say, hey guys, you know, you're 70% market share. We want to reach these streamers. How can we do it? If I let you guys get away with this, if I let you walk out of here saying that is okay, and if you keep doing this, and if we don't shut you down, if we don't completely shut your whole thing down, if you keep doing this, then those 100 other companies will do the same. And
Does
that
it
is-
also apply to people mentioning
that is
Athene?
that is not okay, man. I'm not gonna
Does it-
let streamers get
but does it-
spammed with 100
Yeah, I
different
understand that. But does it also apply to people mentioning Athene? Because
does
that's
it-
been censored. That
Yeah.
word you can.
Yeah, no, because
So people-
you are the mastermind. You are the ringleader. You are
So
encouraging
people
all-
are not allowed to donate talking about Athene. That's not allowed.
Absolutely not. Until you
Yeah.
apologize publicly and you accept
Okay,
what you've
that's
done,
good.
you put
That's
out a
good to know.
YouTube video saying, you know, guys, hey, I'm wrong. Blah blah
understand
blah.
it.
I hope Twitch alerts will forgive me for spamming all their users and spamming streamers. Then I'll think about it. Maybe we'll think about it. Maybe we'll allow the word Athene back in there from our spam filters. But right now, you are the ringleader. You are the reason that this has been instigated and it has gotten this far and this out of hand.
I understand
You are
it.
the ringleader, and I mean, you know, it's great. You're the leader. People follow you, look up to you, they love you. That's great. But
Okay,
the
that's
words
good.
that come
That's
out of
good
your
to know.
mouth cause these damaging things to
I
happen.
understand it. I understand it.
That's the problem.
That's actually like I'm actually gonna apologize because I really didn't understand it. Like honestly, I thought that you meant spamming in a different perspective. I thought you meant spamming that people go and spam in their chat. I didn't know that you meant spamming using Twitch alerts as a service because to me, I can't see that as spamming. The more donations they get, the better for the streamer. But if you consider that also as spamming and you want to start taking legal ground for me stimulating people to donate to users and make them more money, then that's fine. I will definitely look into it and I will talk here and I will see what we can do about that. So yeah.
Okay. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I appreciate your apology. Thank you for being open about it and looking into it.
I'll look
But
into
what
it.
I need is a firm commitment, right? So for us, so going back to like the things we talked about at the start of the call, you know, Bashir, I really want to put this drama behind us. I know we've talked about a lot of things on this call. I want to go out of our way to be nice to you, to support the charity, to be, you know, to work with you and to shake hands. And so what I need for that, in order for that to happen, is a firm commitment that on these two things, you know, you commit not to doing them in the future. You can talk to your lawyers, you can talk to your team, figure out what's right for you. But I need a firm commitment on these two things for us to be able to come to an agreement and to you know, call it a day and to be friends. So if I can get a firm
Well,
commitment from you,
like honestly, I will like honestly, Ali, I will look into this and I will I will really look into it and very seriously. I'm not going to go outside my you know what I'm allowed to do. And it's really good for me to know exactly what the problem is now. I didn't know that was the issue. But I do have to say that with everything that has happened, all this cease and desist, all these accusations and such, I cannot just go like, oh, this all didn't happen, because this is just one little aspect. And I can be honest, if you would have contacted me directly with this specific thing, all this stuff wouldn't have happened, because I didn't know this is the issue. And it's really good for me to know, because what you're actually saying is you actually have a certain control over, you know, the landscape. Because you can say like, hey, I don't want people to donate for this. I don't want people to donate for that because it's in the terms of service. And that is really interesting for me to know, because I didn't know that. I thought that it was all about, you know, supporting the streamer. But if, you know, there has to be some control over donations and such, because you don't want ads or you don't want these things, like, that's good to know. Like, and I'm honest, I'm going to take this note down. When it comes down to facts, honestly, I'm a very, very factual person. And honestly, I will, for you, double check, triple check whenever I say something to make sure that I'm not saying anything that is untrue, and like I will do that as well.
okay, I appreciate it, and I will wait to hear back from you. And just to be clear, we are fully supportive of streamers. If we were not, we wouldn't be running a 0% money losing business, right? I mean, sometimes I feel like we're running a charity because we're just doing everything for free. It's all 0%. We don't charge for anything.
Because of competition.
If you
Like
look
if
at
there
the
was
data,
no competition,
right? So
you'd guys
70
start taking cuts.
70
But yeah.
Well, no, we went to 0% even before you guys came on, right? So, but
Yeah, but there was
competition's
other
competition's-
competition.
Yeah, competition's a good thing. More competition means lower prices for streamers, better features, better support. It's always a good thing. We're all for it. It helps us all do our jobs better. But if you look at just the kind of people that are on Twitch, right, and how they feel about ads, let's talk about that. 70 to 80% of the Twitch audience uses ad block. I use ad block. I don't know if you guys use ad block. Maybe we can do a quick straw poll on Twitch chat right now. How many people use ad block and how many can bear to live on the internet without ad block? I can't. I freaking hate ads, man. And streamers hate ads too. And if 70 to 80% of Twitch feels that way about ads, then we can't allow ads through our channels. And that's all I'm saying, right? It's not personal to you guys. We can't allow any sort of commercial spam or ads through our channels. And
Yes,
70 to 80% of Twitch just fucking hates ads, man. Ad block.
So
Ad block,
like
that's
if
why
I
ad block is huge.
like honestly, I'm allowed to say to everyone, if you guys want ads, right, to be able to be control over ads through your alert system, you can't do that through Twitch Alerts. You can do it through Gaming for Good. I can say that, right? Or is that also illegal?
We do not allow any ads through our alert system.
Yes, but I'm just saying, like even text,
No,
even
nothing,
text that is
nothing,
any.
nothing
Yes,
for any
nothing.
product, it's not
But I
allowed.
can say, like if you do want that as a user, you can use Gaming for Good because I don't mind, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's your system. You can do whatever you want. Yes.
Yeah,
So
but
you
I'm
can
allowed to
say-
say that. I'm allowed
Yes,
to
you're
compare
allowed
with
to
Twitch
say that.
Alerts.
Correct.
Am
You're
I allowed to
allowed to
compare
say
with
that.
Twitch Alerts, or am I not allowed to even mention Twitch Alerts?
You are allowed to say whatever you want about your platform, but I think given that everything has happened, you are already liable for all the damages you've caused, and I don't want you talking about Twitch Alerts at all. But your platform, you can promote it. If you want to run ads through alerts, you can tell streamers, hey guys, if you want to run ads for any kind of commercial service,
So what you're
allowed
actually
on Gaming for Good.
what you're telling me right now, just to get it straight, that even if I what is it called, comply to your demands, that you would still go back in time and sue me if I would speak bad about Twitch Alerts, even if I have the right to do so.
No. All I'm saying is, you have already caused a lot of damage to
And
Twitch
if
Alerts.
I would cause more damage, even if that's in the context of my right, you would go after me
Look,
for the
nothing
past.
you do, streamers don't want ads. People on Twitch don't want ads.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, I'm just making clear, I can say whatever I want about Twitch Alerts from now on if I comply with these other two things you said, like, are liabilities, and as long as I don't break these two liabilities, you guys won't come after me. Or will you still come after me even if I'm speaking out of my right just because you can? That's my question.
No. I mean, you can say whatever you want, man. It's free speech. It's the internet. I'm not.
Yeah, but you just say if you speak negative about Twitch Alerts, you already caused a lot of damage. You are already like liable, even with even if you change now good behavior, I can still come after you. So be careful. If you talk smack about us,
you can talk as long as it is completely justified, completely backed up, and factually correct, and it's fair and well reported. You can talk about anything you want,
even if it's negative to Twitch Alerts.
Even if it's negative. So and this is part of the good thing about having an open marketplace, right? If anybody in the world does something really wrong, right? The great thing about the internet is, like, people can call them out on it, right? As long as it's backed up with, like, really well researched and balanced reporting. So, like, if YouTube did something bad and people saw it, they could report it. If we do something bad in the future, if Twitch Alerts does something really bad in the future, all I'm asking is don't go and tell your viewers to spam and harass us, either our employees or streamers. I would appreciate it if you gave me a heads up to get our side of the story, just to get balanced reporting. But Again, if you feel you can do balanced reporting without it, sure, go for it. You are okay to criticize anyone, including us, as long as it is well researched and it is not spam, not harassment, and it's not misleading like your other videos were.
Because
right? A lot of
earlier
the-
you said, you directly implied that if I would do so, you could still come after us because of all the damage you already caused. So you're basically giving me back my freedom of expression right now.
Yes, no, look, I
That's
won't
really
be
nice
happy
of
about
you.
it. I'm being selfish. I won't be happy about it, but you have your freedom of expression. You're a gamer, and nobody will take it away from you. As much as I don't like it, I defend your right to free speech.
Yeah. Because
And
earlier
that's part of
you
the
s-
Constitution of the United
Yeah.
States, is right.
because earlier you said something different, just so you know. But yeah, okay, so that is good.
Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not going to be happy about it, right? Nobody will. I mean, you criticize a tomato, the tomato won't be happy about it. But
So what
I
about
defend
like?
your right? I defend your right to
So
free speech.
let me ask
look,
you. s-
look, so I
let-
think- but
yeah, I
yeah,
want to
you-
ask some crazy
a lot-
question. I understand. Let me ask a quick question. Like, basically, I'm not allowed, to spread ads, right? I'm not allowed to.
Nobody is. Nobody is.
Nobody is. So
Like,
everybody that is watching now, the
If
17,000.
wants to sell hamburgers, they're not allowed.
So the
If-
17,000
if
people that are
Coca-Cola
watching.
wants
Yeah.
to sell Coke ads, they're not allowed unless
So the-
unless it's part of our terms of service, and
So-
it's not.
so the
all of these
17,000
things
yes.
are not allowed.
I understand.
categorically
So
not.
basically, the 17,000 people that are watching right now are not allowed to promote gaming for good through Twitch Alerts donations. They are not allowed to do that.
No, because if I let you do it,
Okay.
every commercial
well,
company
like-
will want to spam this channel. They're all good. Here's what's going to happen.
I just want to warn them. I just want to warn them. I just want to warn my viewers, guys. If you spam ads about gaming for good, like Vulcan will not want that, and you guys might get sued. Just letting you guys know. Like, I just want to spread the word.
users will not, no, the users.
No,
will
you
not.
just said that.
You will.
No, but
because
like-
bringing it up. Just.
I mean,
just
so
by-
if they now go, you're gonna say it's my fault because I warned them about it of breaking the law? Is that
No,
what you're
you
telling me?
committed
Because
the law.
I'm raising awareness around what you just told me. Guys, you are not allowed to spread ads. I just told them. Like, I'm doing what you told me,
Tell
Ali.
me something,
I'm-
Bashir. Tell me something. Did you
I'm
do
telling
all this
them.
drama to just get people on gaming for good, to raise awareness about gaming for good?
No, I just told them not to. I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm complying.
No, did you start this whole drama just to raise awareness for gaming for good? Just be
What
honest.
drama? What drama?
This drama.
Which drama? Like, I got a cease and desist.
Because of things you've been doing for 2 months.
But like
I just
Chrono
don't-
came to
you
our
don't go
chat
to
and
showing
Chrono came to our chat spam view botting. Like, I mean, like my channel got view botted.
That is a month after your harassment had already started, right? So I'm asking
The
you,
tweet,
if you go back 2
tweet.
months,
But
if you
like
go
the-
back 2 months, did
Ali.
you start this drama to promote gaming for good?
No,
Just be
no,
honest.
I
You know,
didn't.
you're an honest guy.
I'll be really honest to
start
you,
this whole
Ali.
drama.
Ali, look in my eyes. You can look in the camera. I can look into your eyes. The reason why I made the first video was because I was in Ethiopia and I saw children in need for help. And I got told by streamers like, hey, I'm not using your platform because you're a view botter. And they were getting spam tweeted by saying Twitch Alerts has 0% fees and the owner of Gaming for Good is a botter. That's why I decided to make a video. That's when I decided it. I didn't care about Gaming for Good and about all these things. I cared about these kids because I was there myself. You can check that in the videos. That's why I did it. And I can
Yeah,
look
but
into your
we
eyes
didn't
and say
spam
that.
you, man. We didn't spam you. I mean, if you look at that Reddit post that some guy made, the 15-year-old or whatever,
So you were telling, like, but,
we
like,
had nothing to do with it. And
like, but the thing
they're
is,
pissing
I'm
you
just,
off the same way they're pissing us off.
I'm
They're
just saying,
spamming
put you
all
in
our
my
streamers and
situation.
saying, Gaming for
I'm-
good, switch to gaming for good, switch to gaming for good. They're better
I'm just-
than you.
I'm
There-
just
there are
saying-
there are tweets going from pretending to be Twitch alerts, going to streamers and literally saying, "Fuck you, fuck
I'm
you,
just-
fuck you."
I'm just
like
saying-
millions of tweets doing that.
Like,
And
I'm just
I
saying,
thought
like-
it was you guys.
like
I
Ali.
thought it was us. I mean, I don't
Well,
know who's doing it.
like Ali, I'll just be really
Not
honest
us.
to you. Like I'm just like
Really
it's just
not us, man.
all these things that. But yeah, why do you have employees coming to my chat and spamming like view bots engaged and stuff? Like, I'm not saying it's you guys because I don't have proof, but I'm just saying if you put yourself in my position and you see to all the narrative, all the story, things add up. You got all these, like
Why
you
are
got.
you making YouTube videos and
Because
Like, there is proof you did
because
it, right?
Gaming for
And
Good
if
is
your
getting
YouTube
destroyed.
channel is- No, but you're
The
actually
view-
doing these things. I'm
No,
not
but-
actually doing these things, right? You are. It could go. Look, it can go both ways, right? We didn't do any of the Twitter spam viewboarding. I don't even know how to, right? In fact, like if you look at my Twitter account over the last 3 days, like the amount of shit I've received from these bots is unbelievable. Like it's
These were
unreal.
most
I
of them
felt
were real
like-
people, by the way, that were
I
really
mean,
pissed
I felt
about
like throwing
the
up.
cease and desist.
I didn't even eat food yesterday. I was just like I couldn't sleep. The amount of shit is like I feel like throwing up for the last 2 days. Right, that's the amount of shit these bots are giving me on Twitter, and because of that, like it's just terrible, man. I thought it was you guys doing it, and so we didn't do it. I'm getting the same stuff. I don't know who's doing it. We didn't do it. So if this is what motivated you to make your first video talking smack about us, then that was wrong. You know, like in the future, I think me and you should just talk to each other as good people, professionals, honest, open people.
I
If
wanted to
just
talk
each
to you
other-
guys. Yes, publicly, by the way,
No,
publicly.
if anything happens in the future, you know, Bashir, just reach out to me.
Yes.
We'll talk it out. If you want it to be public, sure, we'll talk about it in public. And I'll tell you, like, look, we're not behind any of this. I thought you guys were behind that stuff, so we got upset. But we didn't make a video about it because we didn't have proof. But you made a video about it, right? So in the future,
But that's
don't do
not
that.
true. But that's not true. Your employees came in my chat to spam I'm a botter, and even you did.
I didn't-
Coming
I
and
didn't-
accusing me. But like it's like you came. Your employees came and accused me. So you don't say that you didn't do anything. You guys did actively things. That's why I made the video Friday. It's exactly why I made the video, because I figured that out.
That employee was reprimanded. He was suspended.
But that's including you. You also came.
Should your YouTube channel be suspended? Should
You
your
al-
YouTube channel be held accountable for all the shit that's on there?
But
Because
like
it's the same standard, right?
I'm
Like,
just saying,
I've
even
already
you came
suspended
to my
and
chat.
reprimanded an employee. Maybe
Yes.
we should talk to YouTube about doing that with your YouTube channel.
I'm
And
just
taking
saying-
those videos down, and if those videos don't go down, they should be fixed. And if they're not fixed, maybe the whole channel should be held liable, because it's the same standard. Look, if you're gonna, I've already done my part of the bargain. Chrono was wrong. He was not acting on behalf of the.
But
you
you
know,
did
the
it yourself.
Organization.
Like Ali, you also came to my channel and said I was a viewbot scammer.
Yeah, once, right? It was cancer. Everyone was
Yes,
spamming.
and you also said, but
Everyone was
you're a
everyone
like it's not everyone is spamming. Like if there's already 2 employees, like the CEO and an employee that I can coincidentally track. I don't even know how many more people are in your office right now, like, you know, or back in the days where the ones spamming my channel. Do you understand how it looks to me?
Targeting you, man. I can
Because
tell you who's targeting you.
Jamaican Bacon,
Your
or what is his
YouTube
name,
videos-
went
your
to
YouTube videos
Destiny.
reach like 1,000,000 times more people than I mean, I'm just like, Chrono is one person, right? Your YouTube videos reach 1,000,000 times more people.
Well, you're another
Anyway-
person.
Anyway, look, we've.
But I'm
already-
just saying, like, that is what I saw.
That
That is
should
what I
not
saw.
have happened. We've already talked about it. We've suspended, reprimanded, apologized for it. And you should do the same for your videos. Hold yourself accountable to the same demands that you're asking of me. Like, put yourself in my shoes.
I will be honest to you. Like,
thing.
Ali, I want to end this call by, you know, like at least for now, comply and tell all the viewers that they're not allowed to promote Gaming for Good, because else they're breaking the law and it's illegal. I think that's a really good thing to end on this call, and tell them, like, guys, viewers, you're watching me, you are not allowed to promote Gaming for Good using TwitchAlerts. And if you do so, you're liable, because you're breaking the terms of service of TwitchAlerts. I think that's a very powerful way of ending and really like summarizing this conversation. I'm listening, that was your main thing, and I'm telling them, guys, don't do it. And I will also make a video about it. I will say, don't do it, because else, you know, I could go to jail. I will first look into it, but then I will let them know to say that. You guys heard it? Don't promote Gaming for Good using TwitchAlerts, because if you are donating to a streamer, you are accepting the terms of service, and by promoting anything, you're breaking it. I think that is right?
Yeah, no, I
Yeah.
appreciate it, and I think
That's great.
that is a good step forward.
Okay, that's
and
great.
Thank you for saying that. I'll wait for your video to come out, but thank you very much for saying that. That's really the main issue here, and I appreciate you saying that and correcting that for the record. Thank you.
Okay, that's great. Well, thank you for your time. I have to give you credit. I thought you were going to stop the call earlier, but I have to give you credit. Thank you so much. And I'll definitely stay in touch, and I will also look into what you said.
Yeah, appreciate it, Bashir. And like, look, in life, in business, when we're running organizations, these things happen. Don't take it personally. I'm not. I think you're a great guy. I think your team is cool. And what you guys are doing is introducing new features that is good for the whole industry. So keep doing that, and keep speaking your mind. I think that's all cool. And I'm glad we could have a good chat today and resolve at least some of these differences, like professionals and like adults. And in the future, if I have any issues that, like, if somebody is trying to troll the both of us, it seems like it might be the case, I'll reach out to you, and please reach out to me, and we'll figure this out before this becomes a huge thing in the future, right? So I want to see what videos you come out with in the future, but I think as long as you uphold your part of the bargain, everything you've talked about here, then I think we're good, and we can be friends, and we can shake on it. I want to wait for the videos, but I'm happy to make that donation to save the children, to support you guys, to raise awareness for gaming for good. That's totally cool.
Okay, thank you for your time. We will stay in touch, and I'll make sure to spread the word about, not promoting gaming for good.
Yep. Thank you.
Awesome.
Take care.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Basically, Dries, to give you a rundown, it's illegal to use Twitch alerts to donate to streamers mentioning gaming for good.
And also Athene.
Yeah, because I'm the mastermind.
Good. Yeah, we
And
got I
so,
didn't
like,
know that.
I gotta look into that, by the way,
Mhm.
and I will look into that.
Yeah.
Because if that is true, yeah, like, that is, definitely something we have to look into. What I will do is I will look into that if that is actually true first. And if that is true, I will let all my viewers know about it, because I didn't know that. That would be
Mhm.
crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think that's crazy. For the people that want a full, a full view on it, here's the full, the, what is it called? The chain of events. What did you think about the call, by the way?
I think you made a lot of very good points. I think it went very well.
Okay. Okay, that's great. It's funny, a lot of people are watching. I would say check out Gaming for Good for the people that are watching. And don't mention Athene and don't mention Gaming for Good for now. At least for now, while we're looking into it. I don't want to get myself...
Well, you can't. But don't try to work around that, because
Yes.
that would actually be
Yes.
pretty bad.
Yes. It would be pretty bad, like, for me and maybe also for you. Yeah. Because they're not allowed to do it because of terms of service. Okay. That's good to know. Oh, it's my poppin'. I don't know what to say. This is quite crazy. But he admitted that all other accusations were not true, and it's mainly just this terms of service thing. Quite crazy. Man, I don't know what to say. I'm really baffled. I'm out of words.
I'm also baffled.
Do you know, like, because you didn't hear it, the main thing is like,
Like
I didn't understand it. I thought it was about spamming.
Uh-huh.
But what he means with spamming is not people spamming in the chat or anything. It's about people using Twitch alerts to donate to the streamers multiple times and talking about gaming for good. That's what he meant. And that's how he can sue us. And maybe he's right about that. Because we are telling people to use a service to donate to a streamer, and if the service, you know, like is in between, we're actually telling people to break the terms of service of that website. So they basically have a legal framework because we want to support the gaming community,
I see.
but we're not allowed to do so to talk about Athene or gaming for good.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
That is freaking. I'm really, like, honestly, I don't know what to say. Well, like, I will just say, like, for everybody that is watching, you guys know the case here. It's nothing about all these accusations. It's about you cannot promote anything else, or, you know, like, you cannot use Twitch alerts as a service. You guys heard it. I will look into it. I will get some, you know, like, I will get yeah, I will look into it. I don't know what you guys think about it, but that was the core of the call, by the way. Do you understand that, right?
Yeah, I understand now.
Because I didn't understand it. I thought
because
he
keeps
meant
using the term spam.
Yes, he says spamming and harassing.
Yeah,
but what he
yeah.
means is we're spamming and harassing the platform. That's what he means. We're spamming and harassing the platform Twitch alerts that they are
Wow.
using.
Oh yeah, okay.
Because they are, and that's where they have a legal case.
I see.
So they would sue us for telling people to go and spam donate for Twitch alerts, for people using Twitch alerts. Okay, that's really good to know because I didn't know this. I didn't. Soda Poppin, by the way, hosted me. That's really cool.
Oh, that's really nice.
Yeah. He's still hosting me. I'm gonna give him some love. I'm gonna host him once he comes online. I have no words for this. This is insane. Man, if this is true, I really have to be careful with what I say. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
And the viewers are not allowed to do it either. Can you believe that?
Yeah, I understand.
Because they're breaking the terms of service.
Yeah.
So you cannot use Twitch alerts to promote anything. I wonder if you're allowed, or maybe it's only competitors. I wonder if you're allowed. Are you allowed to promote your YouTube channel? Maybe it's only to alert systems or something.
Yeah,
Only
maybe competitors.
competitors. Well, that's for them a reason to sue you, I guess. When you just use it to promote your YouTube channel. But like Athene, you aren't either, because Athene is the one. So like it goes further. It's not
but
just.
what if you're a streamer who uses gaming for good? Can Soda Poppin link his stream or his YouTube videos if he donates to someone using Twitch alerts?
Well, he can just not say to anyone like, "Hey, you can't tell people, you can't donate to people to use gaming for good."
Yeah. It's just that, like, you can't even
But
mention
that is-
Athene, but can you then mention Soda Poppin, for example? I don't know. Where do you...
Well, it depends. If Soda Poppin is now deciding to rail with me, then it's also a mastermind.
I understand.
And then he also gets censored.
Yeah.
But first, like, I'm the mastermind. If Soda Poppin would suddenly start rallying everyone, then of course he will also get blocked. And if other streamers start joining, they will also all get blocked. But he would literally, I wouldn't be surprised they would sue him. Like, I'm serious. I see them suing Soda Poppin if Soda Poppin would do what I did.
Yeah, I actually see that happen. Yeah.
If Soda Poppin goes on the stream and say like, "Hey
Well,
guys,"
they have a legal framework for it,
Yes.
from what I understand.
so yeah. That's just crazy. I really don't know what to say. I don't know what people like, because this is a totally different narrative. First, the narrative was I'm just, you know, like all these allegations, right, in the cease and desist. Now the narrative is much simpler. It's like you are not allowed to think, or we will sue you. He said that. So yeah.
Yeah.
I understand it. I thought he was gonna sue us for. Well, it's very simple. Like, I'm gonna look into it. I don't want to get sued if it's illegal to do that, and I will just censor myself. What am I gonna do?
Yeah, indeed.
So yeah. But I find it crazy. Can you actually put these things in your terms of service and have a legal case? I wonder. That's just insane. We really have to check with a lawyer. Man, I'm really baffled by it though. But I understand so much better what the issue was now. Like all these allegations was just because he was angry because people were like they were just like angry and also like, you know, made up for a big part because he was really angry. He wrote it himself, and everything was because I was telling people to donate to other streamers to talk about gaming for good, and that's how he wants to sue me. That's really interesting. That's fucking crazy. Well, it's good for the view. Like, I wonder how many people knew it. The viewers knew that. You are not allowed to, you know, you are not allowed to talk about gaming for good or Athene. Fucking insane. Man, that's insane. That's really insane.
Yeah, that goes very far. I didn't know that.
Well, if it's the law, it's the law. I know he has broken a lot of things. Like he did defamation and slander, and their employees did. But honestly, to me, it's not about, you know, I'm not gonna sue them. Just to make clear, I'm not gonna do that. But if they have a ground to sue me, if I tell people to go and donate to people using Twitch alerts and tell them about, you know, the situation, because even that is illegal, I can't do that.
Right.
Because they are owning the platform,
Right.
and if you
It's
sign,
negative to Twitch alerts.
yes, you sign the so you cannot raise awareness through the donation system. That's what it is. You're allowed to say it in the chat as much as you want,
Right.
but you're not allowed to donate.
You're not allowed to donate and include in your message anything that could be
Yes.
harmful to the Twitch alerts brand.
Yes. Yes. And in Twitch you can't do it because of Twitch terms of service. And but like to that extent, I'm actually gonna talk to Twitch about it. Am I allowed to tell people to raise awareness in the chat about it, about this issue, or is that also not allowed? Am I allowed to tell people like, hey, you guys can talk, but maybe I can, like, you know. I really. Man, this is just, I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Well, like Soda Poppin is gonna go live soon. I'm gonna host him. He has been hosting me. That's so fucking nice of him. /host Soda Poppin. I don't know when he's gonna go live. I got it here. You guys can give him some love. He deserves it. He's been a big supporter since the beginning. But yeah, guys, I'm telling you guys what I've learned from this conversation. Don't talk about gaming for good. Don't donate about it. Don't donate about Athene, because you are liable if you do so. Did you guys hear that?
Maybe you stop donations or something?
No, like, no, I will just, like, donations went to charity anyway. He's still fine, but he's gonna come online, I think. I will host him. Well, I really hope that people will know about this, because, you know, we don't want them to break the law or anything. Man, I'm really baffled by it. Okay, he's live. Keep it up, guys. Gonna eat. Thank you guys for being here. I'm much more informed person. A lot has been said, and we will make a video with all the, you know, with the like a video about the entire call, and yeah, like thank you guys for being there. I hope you guys are more informed about the entire situation, and if there's anything I can say, because that was the most important thing, do not promote gaming for good through donations, and do not mention Athene through donations if you use TwitchAlerts, and because, you know, you're breaking the terms of service, and yeah, it's you know, you are liable. So keep it real, guys. Signing off here. Love you guys. Give Soda a lot of love. He's been, you know, he's been streaming. He's been hosting me, which is really cool. Keep it real, guys. See ya. Did host him, right? Make sure.